Good. Hello, grade 7 students. In this video, we're going to talk about our first lesson for the academic year 2020-2021, which is about the animal's diet. In this presentation, we are going to identify the animal's diet, which is about herbivore, carnivore, or omnivore. Also, we will determine how do animals identify and choose their food, and also we will study about the prey and the predator. Chapter 1, Activity 1, Animals' Diets. Food. All of you like food. Some of you like, for example, meat. Other they like chicken. Hassan Shradi likes, for example, pizza. Adnan Arauni likes, for example, barbecue. Leia Dayer, she likes, for example, sushi. All of you like food. So we are addicted to food. We love food. So food. If Nana wants to lose weight, can she can she eat anything she wants? Sure not. She has to eat healthy food. Healthy food, she's not going to eat chips, popcorn, ice cream, for example, crab, hot dog, burger, and so on. She has to eat healthy food and not fast food. So let's see, Adam wants to build muscles. Adam wants to build muscle. What should he eat? He should eat popcorn, potato chips, chocolate, cola, or healthy food like chicken, meat, eggs, and fish. Sure, going to eat healthy food. So food diet. Only you hear about food diet. You know that food diet and the regime. No, food diet is the food that we eat. Food diet is the food that we are an organism that a person consumes during a certain period of time. So the food diet is the food that we eat during a period of time. This is called the food diet. Okay? What do you like to eat? For example, Adnan likes to eat meat. Adam Hayek likes to eat burger. Muhammad Bawab likes to eat, for example, Magdo. Let's say Noura Rasas like to eat, for example, sushi. And others. All of you like food. Razan Sultani, she doesn't like food. So, eating food. So food. Let's see this cow. This cow would prefer to eat chicken or to eat grass. I didn't see any cow eating chicken. She eats grass. So consumes food of plant origin. Grass is a food of plant origin. It's a plant. Grass, they are a plant. So she liked or she loved to eat the food of plant origin. Excellent, Clarissa. So food of plant origin. While this dog will eat grass or will eat the meat. Sure, will eat the meat, which is food of animal origin. We, as human, what do you think? Yeah, Hassan Sur will eat food of plant origin or food of animal origin? Sure, we eat both food of plant origin and food of animal origin. So we eat all of these. We eat food of plant origin and we eat food of animal origin. We eat both types of food. So these are the human food type. So here, the first information we got that some animals, they eat food of animal origin. Some of them, they eat food of plant origin. Others, they eat food of animal origin and the plant origin. So the one that eating food of plant origin, we call them herbivore. Others eating food of animal origin, they are called carnivore. And others that are eating food of animal and plant origin, we call them omnivore. Okay? So first, we have first note, the animals that eat food of plant origin, we call them herbivore. Others that eat food of animal origin only, we call them carnivore. And those who eat food of plant and animal origin, we call them omnivore. So we as humans are called omnivores. Okay, so here the lion eat food of plant origin or animal origin. Sure, they eat food of animal origin, so they are called carnivore. While the rabbit is food of plant origin, so it's herbivore. while humans they eat food of plant and animal origin. We are called them omnivore. So here the fox. The fox is an omnivore. Why the fox is an omnivore? The fox is an omnivore since it consumes food of plant origin and animal origin. Okay? According to which factor does the fox change its diet? Here, during spring, the fox eat 80% of the food, 80% mammals, 7% birds, 5% insects, and 8% fruits and grains. While during summer, 30% mammals, here it's called the legend. You have to look to the colors to know what's happening here, and 50% fruits and grains. During winter, 80% mammals and 20% fruits and grains. So they eat according to the availability. What is available? They eat. So they changed it according to the season where the food is available. Let's move to chapter 1, activity 2, identifying and choosing food. How would the baby find the ball? We'll find the ball using the eyes. So, before we begin, what the meaning of prey and what the meaning of predator? Predator is an animal that hunt another animal and feed on it. For example, we have, let's say, the lion. The lion will run after the deer and will eat it. So the lion is called the predator. It's the animal that run and hunt and will feed on the deer. While the prey is the animal killed and eaten by the predator. We have the lion and we have the deer. The animal that's eaten by the predator is called the prey. Here in this case it's called the deer. So the eyes of the falcon allow or it permits detection of the prey. They can see the prey using their eyes over a great distance. When the prey is spotted, they start a fast flight and will capture it. A bat emits ultrasound. These sounds will be reflected, will come back by the prey. So they hear it using the eyes and they will catch it and will eat it. An ant recognizes its food by using the antenna. These are the antenna. So antenna, it's called the sense of touch and the smell. They can touch through the antenna and they can smell through the antenna. They don't have nose. The dog's sense of smell. So the dog smell the meat, smell the food, and then they can trace the prey and move toward it. So here, the falcon, what is the sense and the sense organ? Sense organ is the organ inside our body. For the falcon, detect the prey using the eyes. So the eyes, they are called the sense organs. While the sense, we call it vision. So pay attention to the difference between the sense and the sense organ. Sense organ is the organ. You have eyes, you have ears, we have nose, we have tongue, for example. So these are the sense organs. So the falcon detect the prey using the eyes, and the sense is called vision. While the bat using the ears, and the sense is called hearing. The ant uses the antenna, okay, for touching and smelling, and the nose for the dog for smelling. Okay? We have in this experiment, first experiment, we have two colored and empty sacks. Pay attention to this because we are going to talk about the hypothesis here. Adam asked me about this, about the hypothesis, so we're going to solve the hypothesis in this question. Two colored and empty sacks. They are presented to the grasshopper. One is green and the other is yellow. What is the difference? From now on, in biology, the difference is called the variable. So what is the variable? The variable is the difference between the two. We have two sacks. One is green and the second is yellow. So the variable is the color of the sack. One is green and the second is yellow. First experiment, two colored and empty sack. One is green and the second one is yellow. What is the result? The grasshoppers, they are attracted toward the green. Why do they move toward the green? Because they look like the grass. That's why they move toward it. The second experiment, two small sacks having the same color. and they are made up of a tissue permeable to odors, meaning that it allows the odor to go through it, meaning that this sac is permeable to odor, it allows the odor to go through the sac. Okay, so we can smell what's inside the sac. One contain herbs, grass, and the second contain sand. What does the grasshopper do? The grasshopper moves toward the one containing the herbs or the grass, and not the one containing the sand. Okay? So the grasshopper has three main organs. Antenna is used for smelling and touching. Eyes they are used for vision. Palps they are used for tasting. So we have three main organs. Antenna for smelling and tasting. Eyes for vision and palps for tasting. This is everything related to the first session on the first lesson. Let's make a quick revision. You have to know that we have different food animals diet. Herbivore. You have to know that herbivore is the animal that feed on food of plant origin only. Carnivore, like for example, a herbivore like the horse, like the rabbit, they feed only on food of plant origin. Carnivore is the animal that feed on both food of plant and of animal origin. Carnivore, food of animal origin, like for example let's say the lion, the cheetah, for example, the tiger. They feed only on food of animal origin, while omnivore, food of both animals and the plant. How do the animals identify and choose their food? Using their sense and sense organ. Using the sense organ eye, the sense is called vision. Ears, the sense is called hearing. Smelling, using the tongue, for example, and antenna for smelling and touching in the case of the grasshopper. Terms prey and the predator. Prey is the animal that is eaten by another animal. Let's say we have a rabbit and a tiger. The rabbit is the prey since it's eaten by the tiger, while the tiger is called the predator. Okay,